Don't neglect yourself taking care of someone else. What's up everyone, it's Tijaha and welcome to my channel. Before I begin, make sure to go right down below and smash the like button so that many more people around the world can find this video. In addition, if you would like to stay for a while, make sure to go ahead and smash the subscribe button. So first and foremost, happy Valentine's Day. This video will be a bit different than the last few videos I posted, and I hope that it either helps you today or whenever you find it. I'm thinking about making it a series on my channel and posting videos like on Sundays every 2 weeks, so please do let me know down in the comment section below about what I can talk about concerning self-love and self-care. As you can see by this title, this is a get ready with me to go to bed. This will be my very first time ever doing this in general for Valentine's Day because I really don't do much. Most of the time I just stay at home and watch YouTube videos or watch television. But this year is different because I'm now in front of a camera talking to you about my testimony as a child of God, my love of film, as well as hoping to encourage you all to go for what God has called you as your purpose. So for this video, as I'm getting ready, I will be telling you all 8 hard truths about self-care and how it resonates with my experiences in life. Someone that I know from church actually posted about this on Instagram, and before seeing her post, I was actually thinking about making a self-care video series on my channel, and God confirmed it through her Instagram, so here we are. So this will be the first thing that I'm going to be using on my skin. I actually do this like every night under my arms and on my face. This right here, by the way, this video is not sponsored at all, but I'm not getting money from this, but this is what I use on my face and under my arms to be able to clean myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean my skin before using one of these beautiful babies right here. I hope you can see it because it's the glare. It's the glare. So I might be doing some other things also in this video, like putting on nail polish. So let's just see where this takes us. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention this, but I also have oils that like helps with my lips. So what I'm gonna be putting on is this right here. It's Smoke and Mirrors Aloe Oil Infused Lip Oil. I believe it's like for helping with inflammation of the lips or just preventing it from happening. Prior to this video, I did have a little bit on, but I'm still gonna reapply it because as I talk, it dries up. So I cannot find my Carmex for some reason. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Hopefully I ain't looking crazy on camera. Hard truth number 1. You will disappoint some people when you prioritize self-care. To be honest, I believe that this is true because I've had a few encounters with people that I got to know that wanted me to like throw aside my plans of taking care of myself or just cancel my plans of taking care of myself just to make room for helping or aiding them in their time of need. As a person who has a given heart, I had to learn how to set boundaries for my acquaintances and friends who I knew tended to lean on me more than usual. I have always been seen as a motherly figure in my group of friends since high school. So the time when people began to lean on me for support was actually my junior year in high school up until college. In high school, I only had one friend that leaned on me for support. But eventually I had to separate myself since it was beginning to become like overwhelming and mentally draining. Whenever I got to college, that was whenever the real deal began to drop in. I was introduced to people from like all walks of life. I had no knowledge of what kind of baggage that they carry on their shoulders until I got to know said person. There were a few people that I encountered during my 4 years in college that I had to separate myself from because of the fact that they were trying to unload their baggage onto me. But the thing is, we're all human. We all have our trials and tribulations, but you can't throw all your problems on one of your friends and acquaintances and expect them to give you comfort and answers that you need every day because he or she is not God. I'm not God. We as children in Christ can't handle everyone's baggage. and there is a limited amount of weight that we all can carry, and it's only reserved for ourselves. Of course, you can go and help your friend every now and then and give them advice and help them, or he or she can help you, but going to them every day for every little problem and for the same problem that he or she is facing or you're facing is not good. The only being that can carry the baggage of 8 billion people is God. Whenever you face a problem, take time out of your day to give all your baggage to him. You can pray about it or talk to him like you talk to your friends, your family, your siblings, your uncles, aunts, etc. He's listening 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You don't have to worry about your business traveling everywhere, or if it's like really, really personal. Hard truth number 2. Self-care often means doing what you don't feel like in the present moment in order to benefit the future you. This is true in my opinion, since I have been at war in myself with doing things that I did not necessarily feel like doing or enjoying in general. For example, there have been days and nights that I didn't feel like exercising even though I should. My body at this point in time, it craves to be active, but determining on my energy for the day or night, it varies sometimes. But the reason behind me staying active is to help myself stay healthy. On top of that, fun fact, exercising actually helps decrease your chances of developing Alzheimer's when you're older. There are many other examples of doing things that can benefit yourself in the long run, like doing your homework, eating your vegetables, not staying up late, keeping your surroundings clean, investing into your future by saving up money, joining an organization to connect with others professionally. Sometimes you might not feel like doing things like this, but you understand that applying yourself to do these positive things can help you grow as well as improve. Sometimes you might procrastinate doing certain things or even talk yourself out of trying because of fear. But the one thing that's worse than procrastination and fear is regret. I understand because I have dealt with fear and procrastination many times. It happens to all of us at some point. But I always try to strive every day to live my life to the fullest as much as I can, because the next day is not guaranteed. Hard truth number 3. Your boundaries will scare some people away. I agree, because there is a period in time that the people who were your supporters and friends in the past start drifting away. Either because you grew apart or they don't like how much you have changed or grew over time. Sometimes those things happen, but it's okay to let them go. It's part of the process of life. It's not good. I did not expect it to be like this. I don't have anything to put on my face, so I'm just going to use one of these brushes. Forgive me if you can't understand me as I'm talking about this next point, but I just want to do it in the midpoint of the video. It smells great, by the way. It smells really, really good. It smells so good. Hard truth number 4. Don't neglect yourself taking care of someone else. You don't owe anyone your time, a quick text back, emotional support when it is time for you to take care of yourself, when you need to give it back to yourself. This hits home for me because I struggled with this from time to time, and whenever I became overwhelmed and drained helping others last year, I literally dropped off the map on social media, separated myself from my friends, separated myself from my immediate family. I just couldn't take it anymore. So I locked myself up in my room and only talked and interacted with God. The time for me to be to myself was critical, because I needed to take time to step back and take note that I needed to always take care of myself first. One phrase that I have adopted into my life is to always remember that you cannot pour into others if your cup is empty. I'm always striving every day to make sure to take care of myself first. If I feel like I can pour into others, I do. If I don't feel like I can't, I won't. Some people I had to separate myself from because they were depending on me too much. But overall, always take into account how you're doing day by day before aiding others and helping others that you care about. Yo, my skin feels so soft. It feels extra soft, even softer than it usually be. Hard truth number 5. Giving from a place of emptiness leads to resentment. I agree with this because without love being rooted into your actions to help another, it will backfire on you mentally, physically, and spiritually. In the Word of God, it states this: "You shall freely and generously give to him, and your heart shall not be resentful when you give to him, because for this generous thing the Lord your God will bless you in all your work and all of your undertakings." Giving from a place of expecting something back from a person that you gave to is not it. Giving to someone just because you want recognition for it is not right either. As it says in the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 1, "Be very careful not to do good deeds publicly to be seen by men, otherwise you will have no reward prepared and awaiting you with your Father who is in heaven." When you do things out of the kindness of your heart to help another person, your generosity pays you back in full, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You feel thankful to have the opportunity to be able to help another. You have a warm feeling in your soul, and you expect nothing back in return because of the result of seeing someone smile and thanking you for what you have done to help him or her. This is important to remember because another point I want to bring up is pressure. If you feel that someone is trying to guilt trip you into giving to them, don't do it. Giving yourself or giving something to another because of pressure to do so will set you up and end up giving out of emptiness, which results in resentment towards whoever pressured you. This goes back to the hard truth numbers 1 and 4. You will disappoint some people when you prioritize self-care, but it's important to take care of yourself no matter how others may feel. Being selfish for yourself can sometimes be the medicine that you need to get back on track. Hard truth number 6. Self-care requires letting go of relationships, habits, and choices. This hard truth especially applies if he or she or like you are in a situation that you are familiar with, but it no longer serves you in life. Sometimes you have to separate yourself in order to maintain your health mentally, physically, and spiritually. Some habits, relationships, and choices are hard to let go of. But I know one thing that can help you release all the way: by turning to God. God is there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. He loves you and he wants the best for you. He will look out for you when nobody else does. You don't have to just pray to talk to him. You can actually talk to him like you talk to your mom, your dad, your cousins, your aunts, grandfather, grandmother, whatever. All you have to do is go to a quiet place, like your bedroom, go outside for a walk in your neighborhood or park, or go anywhere else that's private and that is just yours for you to be able to sit down and bond with God. My routine is actually like cleaning my room first, then I began burning incense, playing meditation music while talking to him, just to be able to bring good energy into my room and to be able to welcome his presence into my room. The way I communicate with him is talking, asking questions. He can squeeze my arm or shoulders for like answering yes or no. Just me taking time to simply talk to him when I'm not working like crazy and I can actually relax and talk to him. With getting rid of habits, relationships, or choices, I make sure to tell God about my struggles with them, and I pray over myself, encouraging words speak that I will overcome them for weeks, months, however long I need to. In addition to tackling struggles, you put forth the action to overcome them no matter how many times you fall. Consistency, faith, and prayer are the 3 keys that you need to conquer anything that you face. It takes time, of course, but eventually the hard work will pay off. Hard truth number 7. It means being honest with yourself, especially when the truth is hard to admit. This hard truth resonates with me because many times, just like other people, you have to face the music. You have to be honest with yourself, whether it's acknowledging an addiction or something you have said to someone that's wrong, or when you've done something that you weren't supposed to be doing. Being honest with yourself prevents you from blocking your own growth. All of us in this world, none of us, we are not perfect. We have made mistakes, and society sees mistakes as failure, but it's not. The failure is not learning and deciding to not grow from the mistakes to become the best person that you can be. It's alright to bump your head a few times, but never lay in discouragement because of the errors that you have made or might make. That's the beauty of learning and growing to become better. I'm using this fingernail polish right here on my nails. I just got through like finishing like half of them. I can't paint my nails and talk about this last point at the same time, unfortunately. So you're gonna be seeing half of my nails painting as well as drying while I'm talking about this point, but you know what, it's fine. So hard truth, and the final one, hard truth number 8. Self-care is hardest to do when you need it most. This is true because sometimes we get caught up with like the hustle and bustle of our jobs, our friends, our family, that we forget to take care of ourselves. Remember, we only have one life. Why not take time to build a bond with ourselves and just be in a quiet space? We all need it at some point in time, but sometimes you might end up talking yourself out of it because of the priorities of life and being used to be on the go 24/7. But let this simmer in your mind for a bit. God had made a rest day for himself as well. Do you know what day that is? Exactly, it's Sunday. That's why the day Sunday is called Sabbath day, because God took his rest on the day from creating the world. The day that you're watching this right now is your relaxation day as well, because you're most likely not to do work on this day. Most people are at church, then they come home and sleep, or they're attending church online and then they end up sleeping after. If you don't have a day or a week that you have scheduled to relax, make Sunday your day, or plan a week to just do whatever you want to enjoy and relax. Trust me, you will not regret it. Alright, so that is all that I have today for this video. And everyone, I just want to thank you so much for deciding to watch my video from start to finish. If you would like to continue watching more videos like this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you would like for me to talk about underneath the topic of self-love and self-care. Subscribe to my channel along with smashing that notification bell if you would like to stick around for a while. I hope that you all have a great Valentine's Day. God bless.